Hello and welcome to another Mrreeeee Masterclass. Now, today I'd like to create a quick guide around BM hunters. So as you know, if you've watched any of my stream, I'm a BM hunter main, and people in time always ask me for suggestions of guides around the class. So I thought today I'd just run through some quick information out there for you. Now, this isn't a comprehensive guide. The idea is I'm supposed to give you as much information as I can in little of time compared to every other guide that's out there that's worth looking at. So please, do not put in the chat that you want to see everything. This is a quick guide. You may find better scenarios, but I'm going to give you what I did to get 12 or 12 on Mythic and what I get to get 3 KIO. First of all, I get asked a lot about pets. With pets on my hunter, I currently have 3 different types of pets. I've got my lust pet, which is the blood hoof. I have a spirit beast, and I also have a speedy boy. Now these 3 run into the talents here. So your pets, they're 3 types: ferocity, cunning, and tenacity. Your tenacity is your spirit beast that I run. It gives me a cooldown called survival of the fittest, so 20% DR. If I need to run a pet that gives me master's call, I use my speedy boy. And if I need to have a lust pet, I have prime, and I use these 3 pets as BM hunter, and I flex between, but predominantly I always have my my spirit beast out for the heal, which is called Spirit Mend. Now some hunters have that, not an auto cast, but I do because I'm lazy. Alright, talents. Talents wise, you're looking at this basic talent tree. You're always going to have Animal Companion, one with the pack, Natural Mending, Thrill of the Hunt, and Post Haste. Now Post Haste is usually for raid. In M+, you should run Binding Shot to give additional CC. Some higher end keys do run Camouflage instead of Natural Mending to skip, but majority of the time I run Natural Mending. Stomp is always there. However, Aspect of this and Killer Cobra. If you're on a single fighter Mythic boss fight, you should use Killer Cobra. M+, I always use Aspect of the Beast. Azerite traits. So, you want to have, for M+, 3 Primal Instincts, 2 Dance of Death, and 1 Rapid Reload. That's the ideal setup that most hunters are running in M+ or multi-cleave fights. For single target fights, I run 3 Primal Instincts and 3 Dance of Death. They're your talents. For trinkets, the Harlan's Loaded Dice is pretty high up there if you can get one. For single target fights, you may want to run Ashvane's Coral. Okay? And the other 2 trinkets you can run are Vita and Void Shard. They're pretty much the trinkets you're farming for a BM hunter, and what majority of people use and flex between. Corruptions. Now up here I've got my corruptions here you can use. Critical Strike is what you want, and what you can see is anytime you have a socket, you want to be socketing Critical Strike, because the more critical you have, the better for Barb Shot. Okay, so Critical Strike's the dream. So Severity 3 is what you want to run. So I currently have 1, 2, 3 severities. Most hunters sit between 3 to 4 severities, 2 expedients, and 1 Whispering Eldritch Bow, which drops from the Prophet Skitra. That's pretty much what you want as BM hunter. I've got a Masterful on. It depends on the sims and what gear you get currently and what's socketed, but most of the time it's a lot of severity. I believe the crit cat is at 65%, so you do not want to go over that. And that's where you start to flex in your expedients and your masterfuls. Okay, so that's your corruptions you predominantly run across all BM hunters. The next thing I want to show is the rotation. So for singles target, if I'm doing a single target order pre-pull, I fire Barb Shot. I'll fire Barb Shot a second time. I'll then fire my Aspect of the Wild, hit a 3rd Barb Shot, then Beast of Wrath, and start Killer Cobraing and Kill Commanding. Alright, that's my single target. For AoE, okay, I want to put first Barb Shot on, and then I want a multi-shot, okay? And my idea is every time you multi-shot, you're applying Bestial Cleave. So all I want to do, I might blood the enemy, I just keep multi-shotting and applying that Barb Shot doesn't fall off. So the key part of a hunter and a BM hunter is every time you do a Barb Shot, your pets get a stacking damage from Frenzy. So I'm currently using a weak aura here. There's plenty of hunter weak auras to help me track that. One tracks so you can see this bar moving down, my Barb Shot stacks. Every time this bar line hits, that's a GCD. Give me the amount of time before I need to reapply it. Okay? So So that's make sure barb shot. You want 3 stacks up permanently in AoE and single fight. And then when I hit multi-shot, I'm applying this buff here called Beast Cleave. And that means 75% of my damage is cleaving onto all my targets. So in 4 or more targets, you just want to be multi-shotting and making sure you keep up your Beastal Cleave and make barb shot. And then Beastal, that's all you want to do. Okay? For 3 targets, you just want to keep your buffs up. So you want to rotate in some Killer Cobras in there. And some kill commands. But every time you want to reset your multi-shot to keep that Beast Cleave going. 4 or more targets, you just spam multi-shot and apply barb shot, Beastal, and Aspect all on cooldown. So that's pretty much the basics of a Hunter. There's not much else going there. Make sure you use your Turtle for a defensive. There is a talent I like to use called Duck and Cover. That's when I feign Death, Absorb, and also reduces on cooldown. If you're planning to run over 40 Corruption, okay, this set I'm currently running is 49. If you're planning to run over on this set, okay, I'm running, I should be running more than 39. You can look at the percent haste, so you can enchant one of your pieces with the Corrupted for the 18% haste avoidance. Okay, a lot of hunters are doing that to get to 60. You also can trap your thing from beyond, feign death. I'm also a night elf, so I can shadow meld it. There's a ton of utility to go over that corruption. That's pretty much it for BM Hunter as a quick guide. You just need to remember your talents are pretty easy, corruption's pretty easy, rotation is pretty basic for BM, and good luck. I hope you can get 3 KO like me, or get 12 or 12. This has been a Mrreeeee Masterclass on one of our quickest guides. Thank you for watching.